Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into an inspiring speech by Mr. Adani, a true self-made entrepreneur. He shares his incredible journey from humble beginnings to building a global empire, all while highlighting the importance of courage, trust, and education. Watch closely, and let's learn some valuable English through his powerful words. Now, let's dive into the speech.
Let me speak directly to the students and learners here by sharing a bit about my journey. I come from a very humble beginnings. I was born in Ahmedabad, but when I was 3, my family relocated to a small town called Disa in a Banaskantha district. I spent my formative years there until the age of 9 before we moved back to Ahmedabad. Research shows that the experiences and environment a child is exposed before the age of 10 play a significant role in shaping who they become as adults. I believe that the dry and the tough living conditions of Banaskantha shaped my social behavior. It united us through our extended family bonds of trust and dependence. If my childhood experiences in Banaskantha shaped my social behavior, my parents shaped my core values. I witnessed how hard my mother worked to maintain the harmony, spirit, and a mutual respect within our large joint family. Her courage, love, and tenacity held our family together. On the other hand, my father was involved in what the bankers today describe as a forward trades. In those days, these trades had no paperwork and were just oral commitments between the two parties. These commitments never failed. And what I learned from my father was the power of trust. As I look back, I have no hesitations in saying that the tough early days I spent in Banaskantha with my parents shaped my early beliefs. Over time, these beliefs became my values. And today, these core values of our courage, trust, and commitment are manifestations of what I learned from my parents and have become the foundational values on which the Adani Group stands. Let me now talk about the years that followed after my leaving Banaskantha. We moved to Ahmedabad And I was just 16 years old when I decided to give up my educations and relocate to Mumbai. In this context, are questions I often get asked is why did I move to Mumbai and not work with my family? As many of you youngsters in this audience would agree, the optimism and desire for independence of a teenage boy is hard to contain. All I knew was that I wanted to do something different and do it on my own. 16 years of age, buying a train ticket at Ahmedabad railway station and boarding the Gujarat Mail to Mumbai with nothing much in pocket had me both excited and nervous. Once in Mumbai, I joined a diamond assortment company. I quickly picked up the business, and in about 3 years, I left to start my own diamond trading brokerage in Jawari Bazaar. I still recall the day I did my first trade with a Japanese buyer. I made a commission of 10,000 rupees. I was 19 years old, and this was the start of my journey as an entrepreneur. Our questions I often get is if I have any regrets that I did not go to college. Reflecting in my life and the different turns it took, I now do believe that I would have benefited if I had finished college. Let me elaborate. While my early experiences made me wise, I have come to realize that formal educations rapidly expands one's knowledge. To acquire wisdom, one must experience life. But to acquire knowledge, one must study. These are complementary. And although I will never really know, I do reflect at times that the expansion in my abilities may have been faster had I gone to college. The fact is, over the years, my respect for education has only grown as I see what the many highly educated professionals have done for the Adani Group. My dear young friends, the India of my childhood was very different from the India you have today. Earlier, opportunities were very few, and ambition didn't have the runways to take off. However, The India I see now is alive with her runways. And you are India's global ambassadors in making. You are the wings that will lift India. You are a part of generations that has more potential than any generations that has come before it. You will do both, take India to the world and bring the world to India. And my young friends, in this new India, education is your greatest foundation to differentiate. Failures will come and setbacks will test you. But remember this, failure is not the opposite of success. It is the most important companion to success. The only difference between ordinary and extraordinary success is the resilience, the courage to rise after every fall. I hope you learn this as you walk your paths. And I understand this well, because when I started my journey, I did not have a roadmap, resources, or connections. All I had was a dream to build something meaningful, something that could contribute to boosting my own confidence. I would dream of this every single day. And as I look back, I can say that dreams are not the privilege of the rich. They are the reward of those who dare to believe and have worked tirelessly.